Guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So probably this is the last aptitude video before GATE 2024 exam, and this is the question paper I'm going to take from geology and geophysics uh, that was asked in GATE 2023. Again, we are going to take 10 questions of general aptitude part, mixed questions, all the types of questions, and in next 30 minutes or 25 to 30 minutes I'll try to explain you how to solve these questions. All right. I'll recommend you to watch other videos also, which I have uploaded in a similar manner. I will be giving you link in the I button, so click over there and watch the entire playlist if you want to prepare for your GATE aptitude. All right. So having said that, let's start with it. So the first question is from English, and it says that the village was nestled in a green spot dash the ocean and the hills. So this is basically a question from a concept of English called as preposition. So they are asking about which preposition should be filled. Now the word over here means that the position of the position of the village, okay, where the village is. So it's there in the green spot, and where is that green spot? So whether you have to use through or in or at or between. So see, there are two things given, right? So wherever there are two things, the thing or the preposition which we are going to use is going to be something which should relate this particular verb with both the things, okay, and that is between. You can try and see the meaning of the sentence, how it goes. So the village was nestled in a green spot between the ocean and the hills. So your village is in between of the ocean and the hills. If you use the first word, that is through, that means that the village is going through the ocean and the hills. It's like movement of something. That's not correct. Then in will be used when something is enclosed inside, like you sit in the room, okay, or in your house. So village cannot be in the ocean, okay. So that's why that's again incorrect. At represent a specific position, specific place for that. So again, that you are not going to use that. Okay, let's take the next question. It says that if disagree is related to protest, then agree is related to what? Okay, so see, disagreement means if somebody is disagreeing with something, so what do? They protest. Okay, so this is, you can say, the cause and this is the result. So disagreement or being disagree relates with protest. So if somebody agrees, then what does that person do? Whether that person refuse? No, the person will not refuse, right? If somebody already agrees, then why they should refuse? Refute also relates something like going against something. Pretext, again the same thing. Pretext is also a word which relates that you are going against the will. So the only word which suits over here is recommend. So disagreement leads to protest, agreement leads to recommendation. Okay, so recommend should be the correct answer. Okay, let's take the next question. It says that Frabjous number is defined as a three-digit number with all digits odd and no two adjacent digits being the same. For example, 137 is a Frabjous number, while 133 is not. How many such Frabjous number exist? Okay, so it's very difficult to say like that, but see what it says, that it's defined as a three-digit number. Okay, so it should be a three-digit number with all digits odd. All the digits should be odd and no two adjacent digit being the same. So two adjacent digit cannot be same. Okay, so if I start from 1, so yeah, 135 is also going to be a Frabjous number because all of them are odd numbers and they are all different. Then you can have 133 is not going to be the one. Even 131 is also going to be one. Okay, so like that you have to start. Okay, so basically it will start from, like, you cannot start 1 series. That series is not going to be the one. So how many such Frabjous numbers are there? Let's try to answer this. So to answer this question, actually we will use permutation and like the number of combinations. That's what you can do. So we have these odd numbers, right? We have odd numbers as 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. These are odd numbers. So the if I write down it, since it's a three-digit number, so like if I make a box of three-digit number, so how many digits can I place over here, or in how many, what are the number of choices I have to place over here? So I can either place 1, I can either place 3, I can either place 5, I can either place 7, or I can either place 9. So that means there are 5 choices which I can do. Okay, so I'm writing number of choices here. Okay, number of choices. okay, for the first digit. Then when you go to the second digit, now here you can use any of these digit again, but it should not be the same digit which is being used here. So for example, if you have used 1 already, you cannot use 1 then, okay. If you have used 3 already, you cannot use 3 here, okay, because two adjacent numbers should not be same, that's why. So now out of these 5 odd numbers, and it should always be an odd number, there should not be even number here. So out of these 5 odd numbers, you can only now place 4 odd numbers, like any 4 of them will be used. Why 4? Because the fifth one will be already filled here and we cannot repeat that again, okay. So 4 choices I will be having here. Same goes for this digit here. How many choices will be there? Now you might think that 3 choices will be there. Why? Because, but it's not like that. Even you can place the digit which is here, right? For example, in 131C, I have used 1 here and here. The numbers should not be adjacent, like same number should not be adjacent. So again the choices will be 4. You can only not place which number which is used here, okay. So out of these 5, the number which is used here, that number you cannot use over here. So this is the number of choices to be filled in the third place. So total number of choices, or the total number of digits, will be how much? 5 into 4 into 4, multiply it. 5 4 times is 20, 24 times is 80. So there are 80 such numbers or 80 such combinations possible, and that's why 80 will be correct answer. So here I have used a concept of permutation and combination to solve this question. I hope you understood. Okay, let's take the next question. It says, which one of the following statement must be true about the mean and the median of the scores of all candidates appearing for GATE 2023? First says that the median is the largest, as large as the mean. Second says the mean is at least as large as the median. Third says at most half of the candidates have a score that is larger than the median. And fourth says that at most half the candidate have a score that is larger than the mean. So you have to understand what is mean and median first of all. So see, the mean over here, mean is nothing but it's like average, okay. So it's sum of all scores divided by number of students, okay. That's how it is calculated. And what is median? So median is basically, you have to basically first of all sort the data in ascending order, okay, ascending or descending order, and after that middle value is your median, okay. That's how we calculate. So to explain that, now we will go with the statement. First is that the median is at least as large as mean. See, you cannot say that mean can be either equal to median, it can be less than median or greater than median. So this statement cannot be said with certainty. Second says that the mean is at least as large as the median. Same thing again, you cannot relate mean and median with each other, okay, like that. Mean is entirely different thing and median is entirely different thing. Third says that at most half of the candidates have scored that is larger than the median. This is correct statement. Why? Because see, if let's say there are 10 students, and if let's say there are let's say 5 students, okay. So out of 5, let's say you have arranged their score. Let's say somebody got 80 marks, somebody got 70. Somebody got, let's arrange it, okay. So let's say somebody got 60 marks, some got 65 marks, some got 68 marks, 71 marks, 75 marks, 80. Okay, 5 is done. Or let's take more data now. So let's say I have 82 marks, 84 marks, 86 marks, 88 marks, okay. So let's say this is the arrangement, and as I said, the data should be in the ascending order. Now the median will be the middle value, right? So the middle value will be this 75, right? This is going to be the median. So you can see that exactly half, or at most half the candidate have a score that is larger than median. So these candidates have a score larger than median, and they are almost half of the candidates, right? So median is, since the median is the central value, that's why this is correct, okay. That's why it is correct. For mean you cannot say that, okay. So that's why statement D is incorrect. I hope you understood. Okay, let's take the next question. It says, in the given diagram, oval are marked at different height of the hill. Which one of the following options PQRS depicts the top view of the hill? So you can see this, you have these options. it is very simple to see. Okay, you can just redraw this. So you have this bigger oval, and then the other oval is slightly, you can see from this end, it is closer, but from this end it is farther, right? So that means the other oval is like this. This is the other oval. Okay, and the other one again, it is farther from this end, but it is closer to this end. So you will see that the other oval is again going to be like this. The next one is going to be like this, and like this, like this. Okay, so you can see that the correct one which depicts this particular thing is your Q, right? So you just have to draw these ovals. So it is like from the top view, basically you are looking upon this from here. Okay, these are your eyes. So from here you are visualizing it. So that's why Q is the correct option. You can look upon it. R will not be correct because R would have been correct if all of them have same center. Okay, if that would have been concentric. P would have been correct if the hill would have been like this. Okay, that in that case P would have been correct. S does not make sense. So yeah, that's why Q is correct. So these were 1 marker question. Okay, now we will go to 2 marker question. So it says that Residency is is a famous housing complex with many well-established individuals among its residents. A recent survey conducted among the residents of its complex revealed that all of those residents who are well established in their respective field happen to be academicians. The survey also revealed that most of these academicians are author of some best-selling books. Based on the information provided above, which one of the following statement can be logically inferred with certainty? So first statement says that some resident of the complex who are well established in their field are also author of some best-selling book. All right. Second says all academicians residing in the complex are well established in their field. So yeah, so it says, right, that Residency is a famous housing complex, well established individuals among the resident. Many well established, all of them are not well established, many of them are well established. And a recent survey conducted among the residents of the complex revealed that all of those established who were well established, okay, all those who were, understand, all those who were well established in their respective field happen to be academicians. So that means someone who is well established is academician. So all academicians residing in the complex are well established. That is quite correct also. Let's see the next one. So the next says that some author of the best-selling books are resident of the complex who are well established in their field, and 4 says that some academicians residing in the complex are well established in their field. So this question, if you look upon the answer key, it is mentioned MTA. That means it was mentioned that marks to all. That was because the question was quite incorrect. They should have asked that based upon the information provided, which of the following statement is not correct, okay? Or you cannot say with certainty, okay? Because see, statement B also seems to be correct, statement C also seems to be correct, okay? And yeah, so that's what. So it was very confusing question, and very lot of people actually challenged this question that time, and marks was given to everyone. So let's leave this question for now because since the question was incorrect, so let's leave it. Okay, let's take the next question. It says Ankita has to climb 5 stairs starting at the ground while respecting the following rules. Now, what are the rules? First rule is that at any stage, Ankita can move either 1 or 2 stairs up. Second rule is that at any stage, Ankita cannot move to a lower step. Okay. Now, next says that let Fn denotes the number of possible ways in which Ankita can reach nth stair. For example, F1 denotes the number of stairs related to reach first stair. F2 is the number of like how many stairs in each. Okay, so F2 is 2, F3 is 3. What is F5? F5 means what they are asking is that how many, because n basically over here denotes, it says, right, that Fn denotes the number of possible ways in which Ankita can reach nth stair. So that means F5 means they are asking number of possible ways in which Ankita can reach 5th stair. Okay, so let's understand how to solve this. So in order to reach the 5th stair, how many ways are there? So the first way is just simply Ankita just goes all the stair one by one. Okay, sorry, yeah. So she will be able to reach the fifth stair. So this is the first way. Okay, so it can either move one or two stairs also at the time. So this is when she just moves one step, one step. Okay, so let's understand that if this is the this is one, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth stair. So if just she takes one steps, she will be able to reach here. The second way is that she takes three single steps and then takes two steps at the same time, which she can do, right? She can take two stairs up at the same time. So following the rule, she can do like this also. Now you can have different options here that she can take one step first, one step and then take two steps and then one step, or you can have one step then two step then one step and then one step, or initially only she can take two step then one and one. Okay, fine. The next way how she can go is she can take two steps, like two steps and then one step. Okay, so she will be able to reach the fifth like stair, right? 2 plus 2 plus 1. Or she can take two steps then one step then two step, or she can take one step then two step then two step. So if you count the total number of ways, and there is no other possible way. Okay, that's the all the possibilities here. So this is first possibility, this is second possibility, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So there are 8 possibilities or 8 number of ways in which she can reach the fifth stair. I hope this is clear. Okay, let's take the next question. It says that the information contained in DNA is used to synthesize protein that are necessary for the functioning of life. DNA is composed of 4 nucleotides: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. The information contained in DNA can then be thought of a sequence of these 4 nucleotides A, T, C, and G. DNA has a coding and non-coding region. Coding regions where the sequence of these nucleotides are read in groups of 3 to produce individual amino acids constitute only about 2% of human DNA. For example, the triplet of nucleotides CCG codes for the amino acid glycine, while the triplet GGA codes for the nucleotide code for the amino acid proline. Multiple amino acids are then assembled to form a protein. Based only on the information provided above, which one of the following statement can be logically inferred with certainty? The first says that majority of human DNA has no role in the synthesis of protein, and second says that the function of about 98% of human DNA is not understood. So what we can say from this particular statement? Okay, the statement which is given to us only talks about just the 2% of the human DNA. Okay, they have just explained about this. They have not explained about that. That does not mean that the other part has no role in the synthesis of protein. Okay, they have just talked about the 2% of the human DNA over here. And similarly, you cannot say that the functioning of about 98% of human DNA is not understood. Maybe it is understood, but it's not explained in the paragraph given over here. Okay, so based upon the paragraph, I would say that's the correct answer here, that neither statement 1 is correct nor statement 2 is correct. Okay, so both of them are incorrect statements. Okay, let's take the next question here. It says which one of the following figures P, Q, R, and S represent the graph of the following function. The function is given over here. Okay, so let's try to look upon it. See, whenever you have some question like this, always try to solve this question and try to put the values of x and try to get the value of fx, and that's how you will be getting it. Okay, and the best way of doing it is do it for x is equals to 0. Okay, see what you are getting for x is equals to 0. So at x is equals to 0, if I put 0 here, so I will get 2 here, and from here mod of minus 1 will be 1, so 2 minus 1 will be 1. So fx is going to become 1. Okay, so for 0 we have got fx value 1. So at 0 x is equals to 0, the function should be 1. Okay, which is I think in all of them, almost all of them. Okay, almost not in this one. Okay, here the function has a value higher than 1 at x is equals to 0, so s is incorrect. Okay, this also seems to be correct. Okay, it has value of 1. Right, now we will see at one more value. Let's say at x is equals to plus 1. what is the value of fx. So if I take fx, x is equals to plus 1, let's see how much I'm getting. So if I put x is equals to 1, so 1 plus 2 will be 3 and minus 0. So fx will be 3. And let me take the other thing, that is at x is equals to minus 1. What I will get, so minus 1 will make it like minus 1 plus 2 in the mod, and minus 1 minus 1. So this is going to become 1 minus, and this will become 2. So the fx will become minus 1. So fx will be minus 1. So let's see, x is equals to 1. Okay, function has a value of 3. Is it true for this? Yes, correct. And at x is equals to minus 1, which is here, right? This is minus 1. fx is having a value of fx is having a value of minus 1. So is it having a value of minus 1? No, it has a value of plus only, right? So that's again incorrect. Same goes for r also. At x is equals to 1, you are having 3, but at x is equals to minus 1, the value is positive, which is again incorrect. Okay, so r is also incorrect. Let's see for q. So for x is equals to 1, x is equals to 1, we have this equals to 3, fine. At x is equals to minus 1, which is here, fx is minus 1, right? This is minus 1, this is 3, right? So the only option which satisfies everything is q. So just you have to put the values and verify the graph. That's all you have to do. Okay, so the answer is B. Let's take the last question. It says that an opaque cylinder is suspended in the path of the parallel beam of light such that its shadow is cast on the screen oriented perpendicular to the direction of the light beam. The cylinder can be reoriented in any direction within the light beam. Under this condition, which of the following shadows PQRS is not possible? Okay, we have these PQRS. Which one of these is not possible one? Okay, so let's look upon this. See, P you can easily get, right? Why? Because this is like, if the cylinder, if the light, if you shine the light from here, okay, so you will get the circle. That's easy. R you can easily get if the light is shined from here, okay, so you will get the rectangle. R is also easy, right? You can see take a cylinder and see it, arrange its direction according to the light, and you will get that. If you tilt it a little bit, you will start getting Q. But S you will never get, because this is like a parallelogram, and that you are never going to get. It's like like whatsoever angle you are going to move it, you are never going to get S. Okay, so the only one which is not possible is S. All right. Okay, so these were 10 questions. I hope you understood, and I hope you guys are liking this series. Please guys do give it a like if you guys like this kind of videos. And that's all from my side for this particular video. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye, take care. All the best for your exam. Give your best.